You spoke about the leaders who are crisscrossing the country in suddenly in regions, meeting with delegates. You said that with full knowledge by most of us in the media that Ace Makashule is in town. Zweli Mkhize might be from the province, but he doesn't live in eThekwini. He's in town. I've posted videos of him meeting with delegates. We've seen Batabile Dlamini also here. What was the conversation you had with some of these leaders? Were you aware, were you notified that they're in town as a provincial leader? What was your understanding about their presence and their meetings with ANC delegates?
We have no knowledge of their engagement with delegates and their presence. All leaders of the ANC need to adhere to policies of the ANC and the expected conduct. We are not expected as leaders to crisscross, divide and be addressing factions. It's wrong. If you are a national leader, you should preserve the decorum expected of national leaders. National leaders must not take sides because they need to service the entire organization. If you begin to address others as a faction, it means you are against those who are not in that faction. So that is wrong and not accepted. We will be taking up this matter with the national leadership. At some point, we did engage the national leaders that they must allow the province to lead. More so those who are coming from KwaZulu-Natal, because during their time in the province, as one who have worked with them, we were not happy with national people crisscrossing the province as if there is no provincial leadership.
So what does that communicate to you? Particularly now, I've got to focus on Dr. Mkhize because he has served in the province. So my understanding when you say they also took a similar posture when they were in charge is that he understands very well how the province would feel when he sees videos of him addressing delegates. What does that communicate to you about what he understands, about what he's doing versus what the province wants?
His conduct undermines the sitting leadership of the ANC. It is wrong, it's unacceptable, but we will engage with him. As you see, we are trying our best to ensure that there is maximum unity. Pull everyone and ensure that we stop working as different factions. Because what often happens, and what happened to the national conference in Nazareth, is that we were divided. We allowed ourselves to be divided and to be co-opted into separate factions, which undermine the province. And we are working hard to ensure that we maintain unity of the organization.
What is the ANC leadership doing wrong?
It's the failure to implement policies. There is a failure to implement radical economic transformation in a way that is meaningful. There is a failure to ensure that policies that take people out of poverty are properly packaged and implemented. Now that is the main thing. People didn't go to vote because they are disillusioned. They are disillusioned because of the high level of unemployment, because of poverty. Those are things we need to sit together and address.
The conversations around the top 6, an official representative for KwaZulu-Natal being somebody like you, what are your initial thoughts? What are your initial thoughts around those kind of conversations? I know you will go to the branches and that discussion, but what are your personal thoughts?
Personally, and personally, I've taken a view that we've got a very, very challenging period. The period from now until 2024 is very challenging. And for us as the province, we need to build more unity. We need to work hard right now in ensuring service delivery. We need to win 2024. And as I said yesterday, provincial conference is important. The national conference is important. But these two are not so important than winning elections. And that is what will influence me personally going forward. Ensure that we defend the revolution in 2024.